I think the problem that I'm having with the video is that it's actually overheating. It was a very warm day today and yesterday, and so I've got a feeling that because the camera was very hot, because when I record the first video, it seems to be able to pick up quite well on like there's lots of images, so you can see my mouth move at the right time. But when the video starts to heat up, when the recorder starts to heat up, it delays a bit. But it's gone cold now. And I've just come across a video about this guy who Sebastian, and I remember it because of this Little Mermaid's crab, which I'm a big fan of the Little Mermaid, but yeah, he's talking about Britney Spears, and it's so amazing because he likes to fantasize about Britney Spears and her comeback and her becoming famous again and hitting the scene, and it's just really strange because everything he says about her is almost like a fantasy that I would have of coming back to the scene, only it's just not realistic because I was never in the scene in the first place. But so many things he says just seem to, like, it feels like he's talking about me, and it's just really bizarre. I wonder if he'll ever know that this
Get into it. Hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day.
I like his outfits. They're very colourful.
Pen fell. So if you're looking for a new bestie best friend, you have found me. You guys, we got to talk about Britney Jean Spears. We have some major news, which, girl, I don't know.
He always says this and it's never major news, but I like how it's very uplifting. I always feel very positive and I feel like, yes, it's going to be some amazing news. And then he says something that's really not amazing at all, but I like how he puts me in a good mood.
I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm just going to do it. Listen, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, before we get into the Britney tea, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea, and I'm your new messy best friend. So listen, if you're looking for someone to watch that feels like you're on a FaceTime call,
he always says this.
Damn, bitch, if I see any type of Britney rumors or news, I'ma believe it. Well, the new one is that Britney Spears and her son are reportedly allegedly going to be headed to the MTV Video Music Awards. First of all...
Okay, that's like the most uninteresting news ever, but it does remind me of me and Martin. Martin was someone who might have been a manager of her first album. I'm not too sure his real involvement, but I know he had some sort of involvement. But yes, it's just reminding me of him because I believe that he was my son in a past life. But I'm not going to be going anywhere with him. Let's make that clear.
And you just rolled your eyes because you know that anytime there is an award show coming up, Britney Spears rumors just pop up out of nowhere. And at this point in time,
I'm pretty sure they don't, but anyway.
I'm really believing that these award shows need these Britney Spears rumors so they can have the extra ratings because they know that Britney fans are waiting for Britney Spears to pop up, okay?
I really don't know how many Britney fans there actually are. I think most of them are crazy, but this is one of them who is crazy, but at the same time I don't know. I like how it sounds like he's talking about me on some of the things.
I love the idea of Britney Spears going back to work. I do it. I'm sorry. I absolutely love the idea because this is what Britney Spears loved. This was her passion.
I loved singing. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to have a life, but I didn't get that.
An artist, and these monsters took her passion and her love.
The world has taken my passion and love for music away from me because they've just ignored me whilst giving everyone else help, whilst doing nice things for everyone else except for me, everyone else in the music industry except for me. That's how it feels.
Love away from the art that is her performing and used it against her and turned it into...
That's what the music industry have done. They've taken things that I believe that I'm inspiring through my higher self, through my spirit, and all the things that link to me and the different angel names, and they've just turned it against me and used it as a kind of weapon to just basically turn me into some sort of prostitute or whore or sex addict, because that's what a lot of them seem to come off as because of their high sex level in most of their songs.
Something disgusting and evil just for money. So no wonder she doesn't want to do anything because it triggers her. But having her
It triggers me, yes. There's a lot of songs that definitely trigger me because they just remind me of how people just turned against me and weren't actually planning on helping me or giving me any kind of funding. And then you have to know that all the people that are making these songs are just going out having nice lives, staying in nice hotels, being given huge amounts of money and living, being able to spend huge amounts on nice clothing and just doing everything. They can go to any restaurant, they can afford to do lots of things, and I can't afford to do anything. So it's really pissing me off.
her son by her side, this changes everything, you guys.
My son Martin by my side. No, it doesn't change anything. I don't want him by my side.
Listen, I already can see this happening, okay? I could see this happening, all right? Britney Spears shows up with her son, looking fabulous, and being with her son could probably add a level of security, a level of...
No, Martin provides me absolutely no security at all. But technically, one could argue that if I'm God, then my kids are just everyone on earth, and it's true that I need security.
Calmness, a level of... I'm okay. I'm safe. I have my son. He's here, and he's gonna hold me if I'm feeling a little nervous. He's gonna calm me down, and he's going to maybe push her into, because I know that if I were her son, that's what I would be doing. I would be pushing my mother.
So I'm God. This guy is, I guess, my... If every human on earth is from Dala, who was my past life, and yeah, technically every person is my son. So it's almost like he's saying that he is kind of one of my sons, and he's trying to push me into wanting to have a career, and it's kind of working because I do like the music industry. But yeah, the music industry has ignored me my whole life whilst just helping everyone else. So it's a bit complicated. But it's a bit also, it's really funny because I'm listening to it and I'm feeling like he is my son because he's, part of the world, and everyone on earth is part of my son. Or I don't want to include Islamic people because they're inverted, but everyone who's not inverted should be counted as my son, and I kind of see him as a son in a way, a very distant kind of way. But yeah, it's really weird because he's trying to make a video all about inspiring, or her son wanting to inspire him, thinking that her son should be inspiring her to do stuff. But by him doing this, I feel like he is trying to inspire me to do stuff. But it's very frustrating because the people that I wanted to do things with have been ignoring me my whole life and just helping everyone else except me. So obviously working with them is no longer a possibility because they've chosen to ignore me all my life, and therefore I can't just be like, oh yeah, let's do something now, because I'll just be like, actually you've been treating me like absolute fucking shit all my life, and I haven't had Britney Spears' life. I haven't had Britney Spears' career. So on one hand he's winding me up, but on the other hand he's also making me wish that it's very strange. It's bizarre.
And reminding her of who the fuck she is and what the
I'm Christ.
fuck she's accomplished and who the
I've accomplished the whole timeline. I've inspired huge amounts of songs and films and everything. And
hell she is again. Okay,
I kept pausing it at the wrong places. Let's just say that again.
her son. That's what I would be doing. I would be pushing my mother.
Let's.
Because I know that if I were her son, that's what I would be doing. I would be pushing my mother and reminding her of who the fuck she is and what the fuck she's accomplished and who the hell she is again. Okay? I would remind her that she is unstoppable, that she is Britney Jean Spears.
Actually, my name's Anna B, but anyway.
I would sit her down every day while we're having breakfast, and we would watch her old performances. I would anytime.
Well, my performances are fucking me just lying down, angry at everyone, again, wanting to swear at them, but finding that I'm so angry that I don't know how to fulfill the words that want to just vilely rip out my throat, so that I can vilely attack anyone that. I'm angry. I'm very, very angry, and it's just really, really bizarre because on one hand I feel like I'm listening to this and I feel like he's kind of talking to me, but on the other hand I'm kind of thinking about the reality of my life and just thinking how no one treats me like I'm fucking amazing and fucking important and done fucking a lot. No, I've been lying on a bed for fuck my whole life. For my whole fucking life is the word that I've... Wanting to do stuff, not having anyone help me, not have anyone talk to me. My son has not even wanted to say one word to me for 12 years. And even when I met him, I only met him for like 3 days, and he wanted nothing to do with me, and he was pretty much an asshole back then. And it's just, on one hand, it's like, on one hand, he's filling me with positivity, but or trying to fill me with positive vibes and you know. Remind me of who I am, and yes, I'm Christ, and yes, I'm God, and then I kind of remind, you're Britney Spears. No, I'm not Britney Spears. My name's Anna, and I'm just like, what the hell? It's like you're talking to me, and everything you're saying seems to be about me, only it's not, and therefore you're just one more person that's just causing me stress, because I'm like, oh, Britney Spears is a mad person. She's lost her mind. She can't go back to work. What are you doing? What's going on? Your idol is mentally ill, and it sounds like you're talking about me, and it's just really weird.
Anytime I would remind her, I would put her awards everywhere, put all her accomplishments everywhere.
I got no rewards. I mean, I should be getting rewards. All the things that I've helped do, all the songs that I know that have come from a different planet that I've achieved. I've achieved so much. But I haven't got any rewards. I haven't got any compliments. I haven't got any praises. I haven't got anything. And even this person who sounds like he's talking to me is actually just calling me a different name. And it's talking about someone who's completely mentally ill right now. And it's just what is going on? I don't even know what to make of this.
Everywhere, because Britney Spears is Britney Spears. Put some damn fucking respect on her name.
I want respect on my name, but my name is Anna, not Britney.
Okay? But listen, obviously it's if Britney wants, we can't obviously, I don't want to ever see Britney Spears do anything else in her life that she does not want to do. And that,
I wish people would say that about me. I have lots of things that I want to do, and I wish people would say, I don't want Anna to do anything else other than what she does or what she wants to do. And I'm not hearing anyone say it. So I'm kind of fantasizing about how I'm wishing that he was my fan and he was telling me all these things, but he hasn't got the facts straight on how my son has rejected me and how MTV is not helping me.
That is something that I really truly mean from the bottom of my heart. I don't want Britney Spears to ever release not one single post for one picture, do anything that she does not want to do. Having said that, now let's play pretend and let's go to Fantasyland, okay?
I like Fantasyland.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. And let's talk about what it could mean for Britney Spears to come back. Now, you guys know MTV has a...
I wish I could come back or just come into the world and actually be appreciated for a Christ that I am.
A wonderful relationship with Britney,
and he just said MTV has a wonderful relationship. No, sorry, I have no clue who runs MTV. I have no clue who's doing this. They're not helping me. None of their award shows have helped me because they haven't invited me to any show. They haven't invited me to anything. They haven't given me anything. They haven't helped me with anything. They've done absolutely nothing. So I wish they had. They've helped the singers and they've helped the angels, but they've not helped me.
And I know that if they get Britney Spears to come on the show, they're going to have the biggest ratings everywhere.
If they get Christ on the show, they'll probably have a good rating. But I don't even know if that will, because the world does not care about me. The world does not know about me. The world does not want to know about me. I think if I was good to go on the show, I don't think it would make any difference whatsoever. But because I know that I'm Christ, this is how I should have been. I should have had this kind of life. I should have been able to be on stage and wear all this kind of life that Britney had is exactly what I would have wanted. And you've given me the most shittiest life ever, where I can do nothing and appreciate nothing and enjoy nothing and want nothing, because all I want to do is die every single day. And why am I watching this?
So I think that they would do really good to work with Britney to maybe get her in.
It's too late. You should have worked with me 20 years ago.
And maybe get her out or put her in a section where she feels safe. Now, I feel like
I need to be in a section where I feel safe, because this world is full of animals and I hate them all.
it would be really cool for Britney not to just come in and out, but to mingle, to talk to everyone, to allow
I need to talk to people, yes, because I need to find out who knows about me and why you've all chosen to ignore me for this long.
her colleagues to come up to her and tell her what an inspiration she is.
Well, that would be nice to have actually someone say, wow, thank you for helping me inspire the songs, even though I wasn't really aware that you were talking to me until much later on when you have the conversation and somehow my spirit is talking to you through time. I mean, this is reality. I don't give a shit if you don't believe that it's possible, but I have inspired all the songs through some sort of spiritual timeline where I talk to songs 10 years after they've been made, and somehow I seem to have a conversation with. I don't care if you don't believe that that's possible or not, because I know that you're stupid and you're not, and you're human, and as a human you don't believe that anyone else can do anything else other than be a human. And I hate humans. I hate humans because you have no ability to believe that what I can do is possible, because you're too busy believing that it's not possible, that we're just living in just daily times and that's it. There's nothing else after that. There isn't a time traveling soul that lives on the timeline, and even though her human self doesn't actually know what's going to happen tomorrow, there's a higher self that does, and things she does tomorrow will affect the past, even though the past has already happened. You people will not believe that such thing is possible, but it is.
Every artist has once said that Britney Spears is one of their inspirations. Selena Gomez.
I wish that I know that if they knew about me, they would think that I am one of their inspirations. But I'm not certain who knows and who doesn't.
Just said it a couple of days ago that Britney Spears is the GOAT pop star. So I just really feel in my
GOAT just reminds me of Andrew Tate, and I don't want to be anything like him.
My heart that if Britney Spears sees people like Taylor Swift and like Sabrina Carpenter and all the young ones that are like really big right now.
Yes, Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter are two that are big right now.
And to
represent the sort of new version of me. One represents the new version of me, and the other represents someone that started off cute and then turned into a right bit.
Come up to her and say, Britney, you're the reason I'm doing this, or Britney, you're this. I mean, Tate McRae should just come and just like fucking bow down to her and say thank you for a career, okay? And I think that is just what she should do. So I definitely feel like it would be so amazing for Britney to see it, and for MTV to.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I'd love to see people actually thanking me for things that I've done, whilst I just do nothing my whole life and just get more and more angry because I've done nothing all my life because no one's helping me. And even fans of Britney just seem like they're talking about me, only that they're not saying the correct information because they don't actually know what I've gone through.
To put a tribute to her. I think, she's already won the Vanguard Award, but maybe they could invent a new fucking award, like the Britney. You know how they have the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award, where they should do the Britney something award, the Britney Icon Award or something, And I think that, make her feel special, like make like the return of Britney Spears to MTV. I mean, who watches MTV?
I would love to believe that people are going to make me feel special, but right now I don't even think that people care enough. I'm getting too depressed listening to this.